Duk in Altum, put out into the deep. So Jesus said to Peter, put out into the deep and pay out your nets. This is Mission Live. You're with Roger from the MSC Mission Office. I spoke from time to time of the FMI sisters, Daughters of Mary Immaculate, and their founder was Bishop Louis Coupe. Before he founded the sisters, he consulted people there in the mission, probably the other priests, maybe the sisters, maybe the founder back in Essendon, and he listened to their opinions, and he would have thought about it long and deep. He would have prayed about it. In the end, he put out into the deep, made the decision, took the chance. We might say today he bit the bullet and said he would do it against opposition, probably from his own brothers, the priests. But he bit the bullet and he put out into the deep. And this is part of our story of mission. Unless we take the chance and put out into the deep, it's not going to happen. Many, many years ago, when I was a student at our college in Hamilton, Victoria, Monterey, I went there with the idea of being a priest and being an MSC priest. And then, of course, as I'm getting to the end of schooling in grade 12, I start to think, do I really want to do this? If I do well, I might get to university, might get a job, could get a girlfriend. And I thought about it, and I thought about it. And in the end, I said, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I bit the bullet. I launched out into the deep. And I'm still here, for better or for worse, who knows. This is what happens right through the life of the church and the mission. And many times those missionaries, Coupe, Alain de Beaumanoux, or many of the priests, sisters, whatnot, they launched into the deep. After a lot of thought, prayer, discussion, planning, preparation, in the end you just launch. And if it's something that the Lord wants, it will succeed. Including founding a religious congregation. Now, in the history of the church and the life of the church, there have been hundreds, thousands of religious congregations that have come and gone, founded and floundered, failed, or they just went out of existence for different reasons. And that's part of the life of the church. I remember reading a book about that, and the writer said a religious congregation dies out for two reasons. It has done already now what God wanted it to do, and therefore has no reason to exist any longer, or it is not doing what God wants, and therefore has no reason to exist. And that's what's happened through the life of the church. Now, those two bishops, Coupe and de Beaumanoux, they both founded a congregation, one on the New Guinea side, one on the Papuan side, and they launched into the deep. They took a chance and they started. And they've both succeeded. And both have done very good work and are still doing very good work. And they're just two of the congregations that we could mention. And ourselves, we take a chance. You all have taken a chance in life in one way or another. You've decided to marry someone. You've decided to take a job. You've decided to go to this school or that school. When you're doing exams, you choose what to write or to your answers. And many other things in life, we take a chance. We make a decision after considering things, after reflecting, discussing, praying, and we take a chance. We launch into the deep. But part of life, certainly part of mission. If missionaries over the centuries and our missionaries that we have known in more recent years didn't take a chance and launch into the deep, then a lot of what has happened would not have happened. Welcome to the mission. Welcome to launching into the deep.